Clint here. I hope everybody is doing fantastically great today. Today I'm coming at you with a first-party Samsung case. Now you guys probably, if you ordered the Z Fold 5, pre-order it, you might have picked one of these up when you did this because it comes with the case and the S Pen, so it's freaking expensive as all get out. But I went ahead and got one because I wanted that S Pen anyways, because gosh, that was surprise, surprise. I don't think I heard any rumors about this at all, but Samsung completely changed up the S Pen to this tiny little, bigger than the S23, obviously Ultras, but still not nearly as big as the other one, the one they had before this. So still awesome, great. So I'm excited for that because now you can carry this darn S Pen on a case that's not just super crazy big and uncomfortable. So anyways, here is the Samsung case with S Pen. Typical Samsung case, hard, great quality. I mean, Samsung always makes some good cases. The plastic is, it's plastic, but there's varying degrees of plastic, as we all know, and this plastic is perfect. It's really high quality. On the inside here, it's also plastic, got a little matte finish here. It doesn't have any kind of velour or whatever. Plastic. Don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. Okay, so the front piece here is your normal front piece for the Z Fold. Lots of stickers everywhere. Sticker. It is no screen protection there, which is fine with me. So classic. It does have a little bevel here. So let's go ahead and pop it on here. I couldn't get the blue one to match my awesome blue phone, which was kind of a bummer, but that's okay. So we're gonna just kind of pop that on the back. Pretty normal stuff there. And then we are going to pop that on the front. I'm not taking the stickers off because I'm going to take this case off for some other cool case reviews that I got coming up, so stick out for a round of those. But there you go. So that's what it looks like on. It is a little thick to accommodate that S Pen. You can kind of tell in the flash hole there. The case is thicker than it looks. And it also comes completely even with the camera bumps there. So the case is thicker than it looks because it does hold this S Pen in there, and then the S Pen just kind of pops right in there with this little slot, got a little button right there. Your S Pen pops out and you can see the thickness there. However, it doesn't feel that thick, so you can kind of feel it a little bit in the back there, but it doesn't feel thick at all. You can tell from the side here it is a little thicker than the front piece, but otherwise much better design than that garbage they gave us last 2 years, actually. So much better design. So let's take a look around the case. It's got wide open instead of trying to put little buttons over those. It's wide open on that side. Of course, everything down here is gonna line up good. Looks good on the hinge. No hinge protection. This will give you some decent drop protection, I think, because it is a little bit thick there. You can kind of see there. But not mega UB Pro type protection, so casual protection. And then here on the back, it just shows you that holes. It looks good. It's a nice matte finish. Obviously, gives you significantly more grip than the Naked phone does. And I have decided that all phone makers decide to make their phones super slippery, which is the most unusual for something designed to be held in your hand. I do not understand why they designed them to be slippery. Maybe they want you to break them so you buy new ones. I don't know. I'll get off that soapbox. But when you open it up, it feels good. You can see it looks just fine on there. Looks good. Hold on. And this definitely needs the sticky. So some of these front plates you can get away with not putting the sticky on here, but not this one. This one definitely is going to need the sticky part on there to keep that in place, but otherwise it looks pretty good on the sides. It's a good looking case and doesn't add a lot of bulk. I might actually, I don't know, I don't wear cases that much, but I do use that S Pen a lot, and I usually just keep one in my pocket, and I've already broken a few of them from doing that. So I might try to get on the case bandwagon. We'll see what happens there. Let's see here, when you get it closed up, everything looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and try some swiping. Swiping looks like we're pretty good here, edge swiping. And this is the reason why I don't wear a case a lot, guys, is this edge swiping, because I use the side panel all the time, and it's one of my most used Samsung features. And when I'm not using a Samsung phone, I miss it instantaneously, and I can see this case is just going to be like every other darn case, and I'm not going to be able to get that in there without some major, okay, well, I got a methodology there. If I put it flat right there and then swipe over, then I can get it, but I can't just swipe over like I know. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's still not great. It's not nearly as easy to use as no case, but that's okay. I know a lot of people might not care about that, so if you do need a case and you do need the S Pen at the same time, and then I'll open this up and I'll get my button push, and then I can start writing right away what I need on a note. This is probably the only reason why I wish it had S Pen support on the front, because it would be easier to even do it from the front, but no action on the front, but be able to just pull this out, write a quick note. You have to kind of like open, oh, see, look at there. Definitely going to need the sticky part on the case. No problem. But you'll have to open that up and then, do your button. So the button is right there, which is not a convenient spot, by the way. That's going to be a problem. Boom, shakalaka. Save that guy. Then you can close, put your pen back in there, and you are back in business, just moving and grooving. So let's pull this ugly sticker off of here. A little instruction there. Yeah, because you gotta. That's the only way to get the pen out is through there. So I'd be curious to see if third-party case manufacturers mimic this setup. If so, I will definitely be buying some of those. Maybe we can find some cheaper versions of these, so we're not paying so much for a cool case set. Flatness here, it doesn't lay completely flat. I was hoping it would lay completely flat, but it does not. We still got a nice little wobbly on there, but yeah. You still got a pen on the back of it, so I mean it's still a little bit higher than the rest of the phone, but significantly better. At least you can probably hold one side down and get your writing on. Otherwise, because some of the other ones it just wouldn't work. But anyways, great case. I still think Samsung cases are overpriced a little bit, but this one does come with the S Pen, which I know is a little pricey by itself. But great case if you need that S Pen with you all the time. But let me know if you guys picked one of these up and how you're liking it so far. But until then, see you on the next one.